the podcast. My name is Cream, and today I have
Big Sis, Sydney Elise. How y'all doing?
Period, Sydney. Yes, today we just gonna be talking about baddie stuff. You know, just getting into it. So,
do I classify as a baddie?
yes, you do.
Okay.
Period. You're a singer baddie, a songwriting baddie. Like, get into it. So, how long have you been singing and stuff?
My whole life. I've literally been doing this music shit since I was little. My alleged great-great-grandfather is Sammy Davis Jr. And for those who don't know who Sammy Davis Jr. is, he's one of the lead singers of the Rat Pack.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's back in the day. But I've been doing this music stuff since I was, like, I really noticed my voice when I was, like, 4 or 5 years old, just being in the back seat of my mom's car, listening to music on the radio and singing along to it. And then finding that I actually knew how to carry a tune. And then she put me in choirs, and then I did school choir growing up, and then I've been recording music since I was like 11. So
okay, that's dope. So how old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay, where are you from?
From Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, period. Okay, so what else you be getting into? So yeah, because we got a lot to talk about. We was just having a good ass convo about
a lot
interracial dating.
Yeah. So, what do I be into? For real, I don't really do much. I just be in the city doing music. I float around doing shows. I used to sing at Alley Burger every Wednesday night for their R&B Wednesdays.
Okay.
What else do I do?
I've been to R&B Wednesday a couple times.
Yeah, it's dope. It's nice. I do shows. I float around, do a lot of shows here and there. I travel a lot, and then I'm big on, I'm trying to get into TikTok a lot more. A lot of the strip clubs know me because I used to be in the strip clubs a lot.
You dance?
I used to dance, not so much anymore because I got a tummy after having my second baby.
So when did you have your last kid?
So my oldest is 10. Well, she will be 10, and then my youngest is 4. She just turned 4 in January.
Okay.
So I can get myself together, get my body back right. I'm planning on getting a little BBL, a little lipo here and there.
Yeah, me too.
But other than
not
that,
really, but
I want to think about it. All the dancers know me. They love me. If I step in a strip club, they be like, "What's up, Sid?" I be like, "Hey, y'all." They love me, and I feel like I've been in the strip club since about 2016, in and out. So I pretty much knew the big dancers in the city now when they were baby dancers.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, well, did you ever see me out?
I did a few times, girl. Yeah, I be following you with your high-up baddies and whatnot. I be watching. I be watching. I be trying to stay in place.
Good. I hope you're ready because I got some shit in store. So.
Oh, I'm definitely ready.
So you said you grew up around white people. What do you mean by that?
So I was born in Westerville.
Okay.
I was raised in Worthington and in Dublin schools for like the first half of my life, and then I moved at we moved to Reynoldsburg when I was in the 6th grade. So I was like 11 years old when I moved to Reynoldsburg. And then we moved away from Reynoldsburg my 8th grade year, and I came back my 10th grade year in Reynoldsburg. So I grew up more in a predominantly white neighborhood setting, like Sawmill Road, Dublin area, and then moved back to Reynoldsburg off of Livingston and whatnot. And I've just been, I don't know.
So both your parents are black?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your mom, did she have like white friends, or you just always had white friends at school?
My mom, I had white friends at school. I had black friends too, but my mom is real corporate America, real very like corporate office, trench coat, business suit, speaks very proper. My mom one of them. And then, not to be funny, but it do sometimes come off as she can come off a bit colorist, just a little bit. I was taught date white men, go for the light skinned man. That's what my mama taught me, and I don't know what it is. I've dated dark skinned guys before, but I've not been super attracted to them. I don't got no issue with them. I like brown skinned men. I like dark skinned men.
I like the blackest of the blackest. Like, I will go and find the darkest man.
Do it.
You should see my first baby daddy.
Both my kids look like they were spit out by white men.
But that's the thing. Both my kids look like me. But my daughter's dad, he is so black. That's what I'm saying. I just don't. Like, coming from the opposite side, I could never get into it. So have you been with both races as far as like in bed? Mm-hmm. So who would you say is better?
Some of my best sexual endeavors have been with a white man.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Some of them some of the good parts have been with a black guy. I think one of the best partners I've ever had, he's black, but he's different. He's quirky. He kind of acts white. Okay. I guess. So I don't know if it's because I've just been around it my entire life, so I'm used to it. But even then, if you're a white guy, if you don't got a little bit of spice and seasoning to you, I don't know if I'm going. Because if you a little too white collar, spurry shoes wearing, I can't get into it.
Like, what about when they be saying like little sayings like, oh yeah, like I don't know, like do they ever say anything like I don't know.
I won't if I'm dating a white man, you can't say nigga around me. I'm sorry, no, it's not going. I'm not going for that.
Has that ever happened?
That has happened before. I think when I was younger, I probably overlooked it back then because I was younger, more young-minded, so it didn't really affect me the way it affects me now. But now, because we got TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, and we'll be watching stuff, and if you say one wrong thing on either of them platforms, they will cancel the fuck out of you. Right. So when I see shit like that, and I be trying to, like, really interact with these people and be incorporated in their lives and everything, I be trying to remind them and me, like, you can't let anything just happen when you around these folks because you don't want to be acquainted with that. You don't want somebody to be like, oh, well, you were a part of it, so this got something to do with you too. I don't want to be tied to nobody's wrongdoings. If they're not my own, I don't want to do that. So when it comes to a white guy, if I'm dating you and you use the N-word, I'm going to correct you and you better not use it again.
Right.
That's just that. Because I'm black. My family is black. Right. You come around my family and they hear you say that, they're going to knock you the fuck out. So we're not doing that.
I have an aunt who dated a white guy, and she was the only one in the family to ever date a white dude, and she brought like a Paul Wall looking white dude.
See, I like them.
So you like wiggers?
I like wiggers, but I don't at the same time. Like I don't want the preppy white guy that's from the actual like suburbs. I don't want.
How far of a wigger will you go? Like, do he think he's black?
No, he know he white, but you got a lot of black friends. But you're a white man. They know you white. You know you white. But they respect you and you invited to the cookout, type shit. Okay. But I don't want no white man that's like. The only way I can really explain this is like you be watching Cadillac Records or like Dreamgirls, and they would do their music in original black form, and then the white people would take over. I don't want that. Right. I don't be you. Be you, and don't overdo it because I don't need you trying to act like something that you're not. I like you for who you are, not because of what you act like. That's not what I want.
That makes sense. Okay.
I used to date white men before I ever dated a black guy. My first boyfriend was white.
So your first kiss was white?
Yes.
Okay. But did he have lips?
I don't remember. My first white boyfriend, 6th grade, his name was he committed suicide when we were in I wasn't in high school no more. I think I probably had just ended school. I think it was like 2016, 2015. I know it was just before I gave birth to my daughter, my oldest, so it was about 2015. He committed suicide because he was going through some real bad mental problems where he was at with his people, but he was my first white boyfriend, and he was a good kisser. And our very first time doing something with each other, we were adults about that time when we did something with each other, and it was great. It was magical. It was one of the best sexual experiences I've ever had in my life. So when I found out that he killed himself, it hurt real bad. Real bad. But I ain't seen much of a difference. I wasn't a virgin when me and him first did something with each other, and he was one of the best that I had ever had. There wasn't much of a difference in skin texture or feeling or anything. It all worked. Body parts work the same way. We all bleed the same color, breathe the same air. You know what I'm saying?
Period. Okay. So your daughters, you have them by white men.
Well, my oldest, her dad is mixed, but his family is predominantly white. And my youngest, her dad, he's black, but he looks like he's mixed and like is super, super light skinned, good mixed people hair.
Like me?
Lighter.
Okay,
light as your shirt. Lighter.
Okay.
He's, his family, they're a big mixture of different colors. They're my color, your color, his color, darker.
So they're not, lighter. They're both mixed?
They're both mixed, yes. Okay. So they're not like exactly full-blown white, but they do have white people in their family.
Okay.
My mom, his dad was a Jewish white man.
Okay.
So see, I don't have any like white people on my mom's side of the family. I don't have nobody like that. My daughter, she's probably the only aspect of my family tied to my mom that has any white people in her family, because her dad's mom is white, and then her dad's stepmom is white too. His dad is black, but he passed away a couple years ago, but everybody else is white. So and my daughter, she's real in touch with her white family, because they buy her cowgirl boots, they take her out to the country for the holidays. She real, I need new boots this year. I need new boots this year. Yeah, and then my youngest daughter, because she sees her like that too. I need boots, mom. So,
right. She wants to be on her white girl stuff.
Definitely so. But it's okay, because they both got that pretty mixed girl hair, nice and curly. My youngest, her hair is a little bit more thicker.
So, okay, how do you feel about comments when people make about black women who like have children by men that are lighter or that are mixed, or white men, because they want their children to look a certain type of way? Like, how do you feel?
That was me.
That? That's how you feel?
That was me.
So
I'm be honest with you. I didn't want. It's not that I won't never have a child by a full, predominantly black man. In the society that we live in today, unfortunately, if you're not light skinned or if you're not mixed or white, you're overlooked.
I don't feel that way though. I feel like,
but you are butterscotch,
and I know that, but. I'm saying that from my perspective. I really feel like there's a lot of people who are darker who get that acknowledgement. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, that people are not overlooked. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying today's time, I feel like today more than ever, it's time to shine. Like, dark-skinned men are a thing. Yeah. Dark-skinned women are a thing.
But you have to be a specific...
Not a thing, but you know what I'm saying.
Like the black and the berry, sweeter the juice. I do get that. I understand there is a level, because like I know a lot of the time you'll see on Facebook or on Instagram when people share pictures of brown skinned men, they be like, "Ooh, they 90s fine," stuff like that, and I get that. I understand, but you gotta be like, if you gonna be dark skinned, you gotta be dark skinned, and you gotta have the nice buttery dark chocolate skin that make you look good, that fits the aesthetic. And if you're light skinned, you gotta be the light skin with the pretty eyes and the good hair to fit that aesthetic. If you're in between, you just in between.
I just feel like I don't know, because I get what you're saying. There is like a disconnect between society and as far like skin tone and colorism, things like that. But at the same time, I feel like we do make big progresses as far as like being inclusive and everybody getting their shine. Like, I know a lot of like, it's even in the music industry, there's a lot of female rappers or females that come out and they're darker skinned and they do better than some of the light skinned girls. Like, you feel me? I feel like a lot of stuff.
Unfortunately, you could be light skinned, white, black. It don't matter. It's funny because you could come out and be good at stuff like that. Be good at music, be good at rapping, singing, all of that. Be dark-skinned. As long as you fit that aesthetic of a dark-skinned woman and you can do all that, you look good. But now a lot of times, a lot of people are making it just for being light-skinned or being brown-skinned. They don't even have to have good talent. Right. They just look good.
Now, I've seen that. Now that's where I see
you fit the aesthetic. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's just about just having...
the look.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now you open my mind.
Yeah, so when it comes to my kids, I have light babies by light men because when they get older, I could be wrong, or I could just be, and it's also based off of how I was raised too. A lot of opportunities are given to a lot of people who fit the aesthetic. So I have kids that fit the aesthetic. Right. I do know I have beautiful children. I do know when they get older, they're going to be handed a lot of opportunities just based off of their looks. Okay. And I know that probably sounds shitty of somebody to say that, but unfortunately, there's a lot of things that go that way in this world we live in today.
Yeah, but I still feel like if you got it, you got it.
Oh yeah, if you got it, you got it. You don't, you don't.
I still feel that way because, like, me personally, I guess I just feel that way because, like I said, I grew up in I'm the lightest person in my household. So I grew up, my older sister, she was the beautifulest person to me. And she's way darker than me. Like, she's always had the longest hair in the house. Like, just, there were just things that I personally, like, admired about darker females or darker people.
Most definitely.
That, so my perspective is just, like, I see some bad bitches that's dark skinned and making it, you know what I mean? So my perspective is just a little bit different, but I can see that. But me personally, I did, like, my daughter, okay, her dad black as hell, but that was more of a prep, like, attraction thing. You know, I was just attracted to him. But I definitely thought my daughter was gonna come out with some color.
Chocolate.
She came out like me. I couldn't have a dark skinned child even if I tried.
What's funny is my daughter is like you. My oldest is like you, but we'll step out in the summertime and we'll.
Yeah, my daughter gets dark in the summer. Like, she does.
And will come out crispier than crispy, but it's cute because it's a nice golden, buttery, rich, dark chocolate color. But she's like super, super fair in the wintertime. Like I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm her mom and she got my genes. She get dark in the summertime. And she swims a lot, so she likes to be outside.
Black, yeah. She's still black.
She black. She black. I remember when she was born, I cussed out her dad and their family because when she was born, he looked at her and was like, oh, she got a little nigga in her.
And what is his official race? Like, what does he call himself?
He's half white, half black.
Oh, he's mixed. Okay.
Yeah, he's mixed. His mom is white. She whiter than white. She raised in Reynoldsburg and Buckeye Lake and Heath and Hebron and all. She's white. She's white. His dad about your color. Okay. So he came out.
He came out white. He's white. Okay.
With nigga hair. So
okay.
So when he looked at her hair and he made that comment, oh, she got a little nigga in her. I'm little nigga. So do you? Like, right. So do you?
Right. What you think? That one drop rule.
Okay.
That matters. And yeah.
Okay.
So you said you could not date an African man.
Bunny be hating it when I be telling her this because she be like, oh, I'm gonna find me a rich African man and he gonna take good care of me and feed me well. And I be like,
Bunny is funny.
I don't get me wrong, I don't have nothing against African men, nothing against them. However, a lot of their facial features I'm not attracted to. A lot of when you talk and your accent, I'ma laugh. And it's not because I'm trying to be disrespectful or mean anything by it. It's I already can't understand you. So when I'm trying to talk to you or hold a conversation with you and you have an accent that's very strong, I'm gonna laugh because I can't comprehend what you're telling me.
I can do an African. I'll be his African queen.
I'll date a Haitian.
Haitian, okay, yeah.
I'll date. Well, let me not say I won't date an African man. I will date an African man from Ghana, but he has to be Americanized. Does that make sense? Like
you want one of them Africans to be on them pictures on Facebook, like if you like African men. No, fake African.
I want you can be African, like your heritage, your family, your background. They can all be African, but you got to be from here. I'm sorry, I can't.
I think you just what you. Okay, so would you date like a Mexican man?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
But he also has to be American.
So you don't like the Okay, so as far as foreign men, you don't like the culture that comes with them.
No, I love the culture that comes with them.
Okay.
I don't mind looking into your heritage and your traditions and all that. I love that because coming from America, I don't have no fucking traditions.
Right.
Here in America,
we got our own.
I don't have no culture. Yeah, we made our own traditions. I don't know nothing about that. But at the end of the day, there are certain traditions that they go for that I don't agree with.
Right.
I can't pinpoint what. These are things that I have to learn and put my own opinions on when I'm taught these things. But at the same time, I don't know, growing up, I just never was around that.
Right.
So I could never be like, ooh, it just didn't intrigue me.
So what about, how do you feel about the idea of men having multiple wives or polygamy?
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in polygamy?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
I would try it, but I think I would get annoyed by it very easily. I think I'm one of them, if you're mine, you're mine. I'm not sharing you with nobody. Only time I'm going to share you is if it's my idea. And if it's not my idea, I'm not going for it. I've had threesomes. I've had multiple partners. I've done orgies, all of that. I'm not opposed to saying stuff like that. It's just more so, what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. And if you want something for yourself, go out there and find it. You're not taking what's mine because it's in your face.
Right.
I don't care if it looks flirtable or if it looks like you could take it from me or anything like that. I don't like sharing. I grew up an only child for 10 years before my sister was born, and I still, but still, it's neither here nor there. I don't like to share. So I don't believe in polygamy. It's mine. It was mine first. Only time I'm bringing you into something to play a role or whatever is if I'm looking to have a little bit of extra fun on my own terms, not because I'm trying to add you as an addition to my life.
Right.
I don't want that. And any man that tries to convince me to be polygamous, I'm going to tell you you're greedy.
Yeah.
Because what is it that I can't give you that you can find somewhere else? But that you think is beneficial to you or whatever it is? What is it that I'm not bringing you that you think you can find somewhere else but still come back to me?
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
You think you're going to come back?
Much.
Yeah, that's greedy. Yeah. You got enough right here. I'm in your face right now. Why do you need anything more?
Yeah, I feel like men barely have enough money for one wife, let alone more than one.
And let me say this.
Because I know I'm a lot. Like, my main
I know.
bills, kids. It's just a lot.
I'm a lot.
I can't imagine adding another female to that.
No. But any man that asks me if I'm interested in polygamy, I'm going to ask him, what you want, a girlfriend or you want a boyfriend? For real. Because let me ask you, let me what difference is it? You want another girl. What if I say I want another guy?
Right.
Then I'm going to be like, okay, you want to be polygamous? All right, that's cool. Go get you a girlfriend. I'm going to go get me a boyfriend. We're going to meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm. He ain't go like that. Ain't no nigga.
We going to get married so that way we are legally obligated to each other. Yeah. You can find you a little side piece and I'm going to go find me one. We going to meet in the middle. We ain't got to marry them, none of that, but they going to be with us.
Right.
It's going to be us.
So you would do an open marriage?
No.
No.
I wouldn't.
None of the above.
I wouldn't. I'm sorry. No. I don't like sharing. And I don't need nobody thinking that they can step on my toes to take my spot.
Right. I don't think I would ever get legally married.
I don't think I would neither. Honestly.
I mean, because too many niggas be on child support that I know. But outside of that, I don't think we need all the... Why do we need white man's paperwork?
We don't. That's why I was like, I tell myself over the years, I always seen, like, my mom didn't get married and my mom's 60. So when I was like growing up and I was seeing her date guys and it not work out, because I've seen my mom get engaged and the relationship break off and they not stay together and the man go off and find somebody else to go be with. I done seen all of that. I never wanted to be that woman.
Right.
I always wanted a husband. But we live in a world, in a generation now where you can't find no good, decent husband in none of these men.
Yeah.
And if you do, you gotta find them in the church, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You can't step out here into society and expect them to be. Yeah. And then you gotta be real careful. A lot of these men here in Columbus are down low as fuck.
Yeah.
And don't be telling the truth about what they be doing. Or then when they get caught, it's I didn't do that.
Or they try to act like it didn't happen. I know so many guys.
See the proof.
So many guys get exposed for that, and then they try to like move on like it didn't happen. Like, sir.
No, sir, it happened.
Get up out my DMs.
I saw it.
Go back.
I know what you want. But see, it be them pages, them Facebook pages that they be putting up them download men. Mm-hmm. They be lying like a motherfucker, trying to break up happy homes and all kind of stuff. You gotta be a miserable ass bitch to do some shit like that.
Some of them be having the messages, the facts. Like,
I had a side dude for a second, right? Mm-hmm. And he was on that page, and people were messaging me about him left and right. One, I looked at it. The profile picture that it was in the pictures was never a profile picture. It was a picture that he posted of him and his ex-girlfriend at the time. They went and picked that picture out and put it as a profile picture to make it look like it was really him. And it wasn't him.
So it was fake.
It was fake as fuck.
But why would they?
They were having conversations with their. I don't know what it is. I don't know
what he got going on in these streets that somebody would choose you to make some allegations.
We're not involved anymore because he's a liar. But I do know for a fact that wasn't him. Because the conversations that were had in those screenshots or whatever, we ain't even have conversations like that. I know you don't talk like that, so I know it's not you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Certain people you know, certain people you don't.
I feel like I don't want to say that because I truly do not put nothing past people. Nobody.
And I get it.
Truly don't.
I understand 100%, especially because Ohio is a tourist attraction place. So a lot of people come here from other places. We're a big...
What?
Ohio as a whole. Not Columbus, not Cincinnati, not Cleveland.
But as a whole, what's here?
We got food here in our city.
Okay, we got some food. Here in our city?
In our city, downtown area.
I need the list.
I got you.
I need the list.
We got food here. That's why Guy Fieri calls us Flavor Town. Because he's from Columbus. Did you know that?
Is he?
Yeah, he's from Columbus.
I didn't know he was from here.
He calls us Flavor Town.
Here.
Cincinnati, you got football, NFL football. Mm-hmm. Cleveland, you got basketball and football. And then you also have you have all the different colleges And then you have the amusement park, Cincinnati, Sandusky.
Cedar Point.
See, it's a tourist attraction. People come here to have fun and to vacate. It might not come off as such, but if you go and look for all the different things, you'll definitely find it. So unfortunately, because we're all of that, and then a lot of people come here to relocate their families or relocate themselves. And there's a lot of down low people in Atlanta, but they all come up here too.
They come up here like we go down there. Mm-hmm. You know how everybody was about to move to Atlanta.
Most definitely. And then especially because, down in Atlanta, they got problems with different restaurants and stuff down there. Food and all the different... It's a real tourist attraction out there. People tired of living in tourist attractions. So they come up here because they feel like they can find better civilization here in Ohio. So I don't know what's to say, what's to go. I mean, everybody that be out here form their own opinions about each other. So, I mean, everyone do whatever they want to do. But a lot of the guys out here, you can't tell if they're down low or not.
Right.
Because they be lying about shit.
I think I got a gaydar. Like,
I do too. I can tell. If you say your S is too hard, I know something up. If you switch when you walk, I know something up.
Here was one. They said...
If your fashion sense is better than mine, that's a problem.
They said ask a man to check see if his nails are clean. And if he checks like this, he's gay. But if he checks like this, he's straight.
I ain't never thought about that before.
We have to test it out.
No, because I know, but I can't say... I'm making sure your nails is clean. I can't say that because I know a lot of straight men.
It was just the way that they...
Oh, yeah. I see a lot of men that do the manicures and stuff on their nails. But you can't touch me if your nails is dirty. I'm sorry, no. Because whose fingers is going where?
Right.
No.
No, for real. I don't play that. I don't like getting fingered. That's nasty.
That's nasty.
I think that's so dirty. Like, why are you trying to...
Keep your fingers over there, sir. Yeah, why? Who wants that? Who wants that? This is not... No.
No, he's scratching me on nails. And,
trifling.
I'm okay.
Disgusting.
I never was like that. But, okay, so, growing up in the white neighborhood, did you ever feel like outcast? Did you ever feel like you didn't fit in or you were too black for the white girls? Too white for the black girls?
No, because I feel like even now, to this day, a lot of my friends are white. Oh, okay. A lot of my friends are white or mixed. I don't have a lot of black friends because it's not that I get along with everybody. I'm everybody's cup of tea because I'm just that nice, friendly, outgoing personality. I'm very bubbly. I don't give a fuck where I'm at, who I'm around. You're going to get this personality 100% raw.
Right.
It is what it is. But at the end of the day, most of my friends are white. I don't know if it's because I feel like I connect with them more or is it because they just understand me better or what. All my friends are pretty, so I just hang around a lot of pretty bitches, and it just so happened that most of them are white. I love them. I don't know what it is, and I'm a sucker for a ghetto white bitch.
A ghetto white bitch.
I love me a ghetto white bitch. I don't know why I do. I be loving it. I like a white girl that got a little bit of sass to her because you ain't gonna let nobody walk all over you, and you are who you are, thoroughly 100% fully you.
I like a ghetto white girl, but not one.
But I don't want none that's acting
saying nigga. I know, and I don't even care if people say nigga. I really don't. I just feel like if you are around people who you know are
offended by it, don't do it.
Or if you don't know personally, if
don't
you're
do
offended
it.
by it, it's just pick it.
Don't be Big Rich.
Pick your battles.
Don't be Big Rich.
It's not worth constantly getting into stuff because you want to use a word. Like, use it when you feel like...
Use it when it fits the scenario. Don't do it when it's something that you know somebody gonna chop your head off.
Yeah, but I feel like that with anything. Like, I don't like people who say things without a care about how other people may feel. Like, I just don't like anybody like that. Like,
right.
You can't filter your mouth and understand that there are people around you who might be a little offended by what you're about to say. Then I don't want to be around you because you obviously don't have no respect for nobody. That's how I feel.
And that's how I am. I'm very bubbly, very open. I'll talk about anything. A lot of the time, I don't have no filter. But if I don't know nobody who I'm around, I will shut down and not say nothing. I won't speak to nobody because I don't want something that's coming out of my mouth to offend anybody. Because motherfuckers out here jump people.
Yeah, you don't know what you're like. You don't know though.
And Ohio is a very jealous place.
I respect somebody with a head full of negative opinions or even a racist person. I don't care. I respect somebody that's like that, but when they get around people, they put that aside and I respect that, because obviously you have enough respect for the people around you. Even though you have your opinion and your ways,
there's levels to this shit.
You still got respect. Yeah. That's all I care about. Like, let's just have some respect for people, because I don't want people to be disrespectful.
No, for real.
Like, if people is telling you, all right, if you get caught saying nigga, you're a white girl, you singing a song or something, you say nigga, and somebody make a big deal out of it. All right, you may say nigga 1,000 times by yourself. You may say it with all your friends. But if there are 10 black people telling you, don't say it. Don't say it.
Because when one out of 10 of these black folk get up and smack you across your face, because I can speak on my character, I'm not going to get up and slap you unless you offend me for real. But I don't know about everybody else.
No, for real.
Somebody could get triggered like that, get up and just
And I'm not losing my black card.
Not at all. For not standing up against it. Not at all. No. I will correct that shit ASAP. Don't get crazy. Don't get bucked. Don't get wild. Don't be out here acting funny. None of that shit. Like,
I feel like we live in Ohio, so we have to be realistic. There are a lot of white people here who think they're black.
A lot. And a lot of them come from the west side.
West side. Yep. I live on the hillside, so I already know.
Yes, a lot of them come from the west side.
So we're kind of used to it. I feel like we're more used to it than other places might be. Like, other places, they be like, oh, yeah, let your white people talk like that. Yeah, because we're used to it. They grew up with us.
There's more. Ohio, Columbus especially, is a big mixed melting pot of different nationalities, races, colors. You could be purple, red, black, green, blue, yellow, white. It don't matter. It's about your personality. That's what makes you stand out here in the city. Whether somebody give a fuck about how you make them feel or not. And a lot of the time, people out here in the city, I know some people get overlooked, some people don't. It's a popularity contest.
It is definitely. But you know what? It is, but if you really want something, you have to just keep going. If you don't get no likes, keep going. Yeah. If you don't get no comments, keep going.
That's what
because they'll see your emotion, and at some point your views gonna go up. Your likes might not, but your views are gonna go up because they watching and they're wishing that they could do the same thing, and that's why they're not reacting. That's why they're not doing nothing, because they can't do it. So they're salty that you're doing it, and if you're not the most popular person or they cousin or they people's cousin, they don't want to see you do it,
and they don't give a fuck. And they're not gonna pay attention to you. They're not gonna give you any credit where credit is due. But I'm a girl's girl. I love being around other women. I like learning from other women because as a woman who is I'm an introvert, but I'm loud at the same time.
Yeah.
But it took a long time for me to learn how to be not a woman, but be a woman at the same time.
Just like bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, like I didn't come from, oh, you gotta do your hair a certain way, do your makeup a certain way, wear certain clothes. I came from put on jeans and a t-shirt, you look good. That's what I came.
So you're saying you don't know how like the aesthetic.
It took for me to really become out here in the music realm, to be like a performer, to know, you dress up, you get cute, you do this, you do that. Because I get my nails done, get my hair done, I do all of that. I think 2024 was my best year, especially after I cut my baby dad off. Yeah. I feel like I found who I was, and I pursued it, and actually turned myself into the baddie that I know I am. But then I lost a lot behind being scammed and not being able to take care of myself the way that I normally would. Losing stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it just took a lot, and then even out to this day, I want to make over.
I think what it is for me, like, cause like I don't feel like I'm baddie, but I know that I have to carry the brand. It's really just about putting your best foot forward every day with the tools that you have. Because I've been in situations where I did not have shit. Like, I was living in a 1-bedroom with other people and pregnant and down to the ground, but I still did my motherfucking hair every single day, okay? I still popped out, did my makeup, and did something to, like, put myself in a good feeling, a good mood. People look at you and they see that you put your best foot forward every day as far as your hair, your makeup, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself. If you're putting all that, then they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's a baddie. That's a bad bitch.
But see, I even put myself on social media when I ain't all that. Because let me tell you something. I will talk to y'all in a heartbeat on social media with my hair on my head, looking crazy. Please excuse my hair. It needs to be done. It will be done. Don't worry about it right now. But back to the point we get into.
I think that just separates the difference between a real bitch and a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Like, a real bitch gonna do whatever, whenever. A bad bitch, has to image to uphold.
But you could be both.
You could be a bad bitch when you not. You know, you could be a real bitch and a bad bitch, but you gotta put that shit on to be a bad bitch.
I'm at home doing videos on TikTok and stuff like that, and if I'm at home in the comfort of my own home and my hair all over my head, as long as I got something as long as my clothes look decent, I don't got no holes or nothing like that. Right. You don't see no spit in the corner of my mouth, sleep in my eye.
No, I wouldn't say I wouldn't be like you ugly or she looks a man. But I wouldn't be like, oh, that's a. No, you know what? Niggas, I'm lying, because niggas probably do be like, that's a
I like a natural, but yeah, and you know, I'm not no thin, petite, skinny little Barbie doll. I'm not none of that. My hair don't always be done, my nails don't always be done, makeup don't always be done, but baby, I don't need makeup every day. Yeah. I put it on when I want to, and I only put it on when I feel like looking like something different. That's really it. I do my own makeup. I'm not paying nobody I pay somebody to do my face one time, and I feel
one time in life.
I feel like the full beat that she gave me, I could have did myself at home. It didn't even last that long. It looked kind of patchy. It was kind of all over the. It was cute. It was very cute, and I didn't want to wash it off because it was the first time I had ever had a professional do my makeup. But at the same thing she did, I could have did at home. I could have easily put that shit on myself, and I feel like. I don't like lashes. I don't like getting my lashes in. I don't like going to lay down on somebody's table and having to do my lashes because I don't like the way it feels when I get lashes on. I put some strips on real quick.
I hate strips. I like getting my lashes done because I
can't sleep in lashes.
I hate strips. So they be poking you in the corners of your eyes and shit. I don't, and then they be falling off in the middle of the day. I don't like that. I like my lashes to stay on and I can go to sleep and wake up and still be a bad bitch.
Girl, I will carry.
Great about maybe go get my lashes done.
I will carry lash glue. I will put the strips on, and then when it comes time for me to lay my ass down, I will rip them bitches off and go to sleep. I sure will because I sleep on my face, so I don't like it because then you fuck around and be done smush the lash up and then you lost it. Nope. And I don't like the glue that they use when they do individuals. That shit burns.
It does burn, but it's worth it. It's worth the burn. Like it's worth it. Lay there for an hour or two. I'll take me a good nap. Don't wake up in the middle of that nap trying to open your eyes.
I'm a light sleeper. That ain't gonna work.
Girl, I'll be like this, and then I open my eyes like waking up from the nap, but forgetting that I got glue on my eyes, so I'll be like, and then shit burn. My burn.
Yeah, I'm good. Nope. Y'all can keep that to yourself. I'm naturally beautiful. I don't need all of that.
Like, I don't want it. Yeah, you go.
Don't get me wrong. There's appropriate times for you to get full glam beat like that, where you gotta step out and you gotta give it your all and look the part. Yeah. I understand that. Like if I'm going to some kind of red carpet event, you getting a full beat. You getting a full bust down. Curls, Hollywood curls, nice beautiful outfit. Shit, I might even throw on the faja for that ass. You don't know, but I'm not. If I'm in the comfort of my own home, or if I'm going to the grocery store, or if I'm just stepping out on the town just to look cute or whatever, I'm not doing all that. I will get decent enough that I'm presentable when the time comes for me to be presented in front of somebody.
Behind closed doors, everybody probably the same.
But I ain't got nobody out there I'm trying to impress.
50% of the time, I'm putting that shit on.
I mean, it took me a long time to really learn who I was fashionably.
Yeah.
To know what my style was.
So how would you describe your style now?
I don't know, because I wear what I want when I want to. I like. It was a long time before I decided, okay, girl, you need to cover yourself up. I got titties, I got ass. It might not be a lot of ass, but it's there. Right. So I sometimes like to show it, and I'm tatted. I have a lot of tattoos all over my body. So sometimes, like in the summertime, I be liking to show off my shit. So I like short skirts.
I show up every day. I can't wait for the summer.
I got a tummy, but you gonna see this fupa today.
Girl, damn it. Stomach gonna be. I show summertime come. I can't wait to be
stomach gonna be out. I can't wait neither. I done put so many tattoos on my body this year alone. I got 8 tattoos.
Really?
In 2024, yes. And off this year because we're in 2025. Yes, I got 8 tattoos in 2024 before the year ended. I got not even like big giant pieces. I got one big piece on my stomach right here.
Was that painful?
No, I used the numbing cream.
Girl, this one right here. I was in the tattoo shop. And I don't know if he went too deep, and I feel like he did because you could still like feel the yes, it's very raised. Deep, yeah. While he was doing it, I was sweating buckets. And I tell you, I was sweating buckets, and then when he was done, like I'm shaking,
that's your body going through shock.
And then when he was done, I had to use the bathroom,
and it went. That's your nerves. That's your body.
It had to be, bro. I never had that experience after no tattoo, bro. That shit was crazy.
I have like 23 tattoos. Wow. I have one on my face. It's very tiny. It's very small. Oh, yeah. It's very small. It's covered with makeup right now, but I have 23 tattoos. I have an angel on the back of my neck. I have the Ezekiel biblical description of an angel on my stomach. What is it? Seraphix, something like that. I have it on my stomach. And then I have just let them underneath my boob on the left side. I have a fairy on my butt cheek. I have a fairy on the side of my right calf. I have laugh now, cry later on the other leg. I got a butterfly on my foot. I just got tattoos everywhere. I'm just
so you use numbing cream every time?
No. Only in the spots that I feel like would hurt the most. So I use numbing cream on the side of this leg and on my foot and on my stomach. That's it. But everywhere else, I just sat through it.
Really?
I never use numbing cream.
I never ever use numbing cream.
I don't like piercings like that though.
Oh yeah, I've had these. I've had this, my stomach, my nipples. Yeah, I want my nipples again. I took them out because my son. I didn't want because your nipples get big when you're pregnant.
Yeah, girl. My nipples never went back to normal size.
I didn't want him to eat up the piercings, so I had to take them out. Yeah, my nipples never was the same.
I don't want to pierce my nips. I don't care how many times.
Girl, it don't hurt that bad.
I don't care if it hurt or not.
The part that hurts the worst is the clamp. Like when they grab it up and that hurts the worst.
I had my tongue pierced for 10 years. I took that shit
crazy.
out. I haven't worn my tongue rings in almost 3 years.
I had my Medusa.
I feel like everybody got those though.
I had it before everybody.
And then everybody started getting it. Certain things I can't get. Like I had my nose pierced 3 times.
I have too. I've had it pierced like twice.
I'm not ever getting that again. That shit hurt. Y'all can suck my dick.
Okay, yeah, we're going to call that a wrap today. And that's Inner Baddie Talk. And with my guest, Sydney. And that is a wrap.
Period. Yum.